Welcome to the Jet 320 Procedure Simulator. In this section I will explain how to play this game. Jet 320 Procedure Simulator is a program designed to teach step by step how to fly a modern jet airline, respecting the crew and manual procedures. Modern jet airlines are controlled by a crew of two pilots. The pilot flying and the pilot non-flying. The pilot flying is responsible of some actions and orders. The pilot non-flying duty is to follow the pilot flying orders and make specific actions and callouts.
V1. Rotate.
In the simulator, you will do the pilot flying duties to complete your missions. And automatically at the right time the computer will do the pilot non-flying duties. The computer will also check step by step if you are doing the procedure in the correct order. This is the graphic interface unit. You are responsible for callouts, actions, orders to PNF. Checklist actions. You can view pilot's notes and navigation chart. If I click the push button callouts, depending on the mission, I have the choice of some standard and memory items. So for example, if you are in the Go Around mission at the Go Around point, click the push button, Go Around.
Runway not in sight. Go around flaps.
Which means the pilot flying is announcing the beginning of a go-around procedure. The thrust lever will appear, and press the toga full power push button on the thrust panel. Select More on the call-outs area, and I will have more options to choose. But in some call-out cases such as manual flight, starting engines, using brakes, the call-out push button is built inside the panel because this call-outs and actions requires speed and quick action. This is the action button. If you press the lower part, you will access the area of the FCU, EFIS. Side stick, pedals, oxygen mask, pedestal. By selecting one panel, for example side stick, you can do your actions in order to complete the mission. The order push button is used when the pilot flying needs to give an order to the pilot non-flying to complete the mission. Remember, the pilot non-flying will execute his action under your orders only.
Positive climb.
In this mission, when the pilot flying says positive climb, the computer, which is the pilot non-flying, will rise up for you.
Landing gear.
The landing gear. Then the pilot flying gives another order, which is to select
1 on.
the autopilot number 1 on. The checklist push button is used when the pilot flying needs to give a checklist order to the pilot non-flying. Remember, the pilot non-flying will execute the checklist actions under only the pilot flying order.
Flaps 0.
After takeoff, checklist down to the line.
After takeoff, checklist down to the line.
This is the case of the after takeoff checklist down to the line.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
After takeoff, checklist down to the line completed.
Once you ordered the checklist, the pilot non-flying will ask the item's status, and you will answer it by choosing the orange square. The Notes push button is used to view extra information such as airport weather, new landing distance and speed correction after failure. Some extra information to complete mission. The Chart push button is used to view taxi chart, SID start chart, approach chart, navigation chart. To move the chart, point the chart with the mouse and keep pressing the left push button or your fingers if you are using a touch panel PC. Press space to switch fast between orders, checklist, notes, chart. Press Control key to switch fast between call-outs and actions. In this area I have 3 airplane icons which are the lives available. I have an exit and restart mission push button, pilot flying label with your name, and a pilot non-flying label which is your PC. Here I have the last ATC clearance. This is an important area, is where the Jet 320 manual procedure is stored in the PC memory. The PC will tell what to do step by step in order to complete the mission. Just read the line and do your call out or action or order, and the line will scroll down to the next step. But remember, you have only this option in easy mode. In hard mode, you do not have any help from the PC. On the lower part of the action push button, you can find an EXP button. By pressing this button, it will expand the mission objectives list, so you can have a whole view of the mission. Be patient. We are almost done. During taxi, if you see this arrow, this means you have to turn left with the nose wheel steering. If you see the red arrow, you have to press brakes in order to stop or decelerate the airplane. During flight, when the autopilot is off, if you see this arrow, use the side stick to point in the same direction. If you see this arrow, press the right rudder. Due to engine failure or costly landing.